Okay, I've just come back from the local convenience store and I've brought some things to show you. I kept this off my receipt so you can see which one it was. So this is Sunks, and the logo I think is like yellow and red over the door, and then the katakana for Sunks, which I think is part of the Circle K group, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, I brought some things back. I brought back Onigiri, which is very popular, obviously. And what I've brought back is negitoro wasabi, which is like minced tuna with onion, spring onion, and wasabi. So hopefully you can see if it's focusing on that. It's 125 yen, so you can see the price. Even if you can't read on the actual labels which one is which, you can see the price actually on the onigiri. So it's 125 yen, and then with tax or whatever, it's 135. So that one's a little bit more expensive. Then this one is ume, which is plum, and it's got the plum inside. It's if you've eaten the sour plum out here, umeboshi, then that's what it is. But they've taken the pip out, so you don't have to worry about that, which is quite handy. This one is kombu, which is like seaweed. But I was quite surprised the first time I ate this one, because it's kind of a minced... It's difficult to describe. I'll take a bite out of it later and you can see. And then this is one that is probably the most popular with tourists. What it actually says is sea chicken mayo. It's not chicken at all, it's tuna, but for some reason it's sea chicken. But you can also tell by the colours. So kombu is green, ume is usually sort of a pink or a red. I think this one's a special one, specifically to Sunks, I'm not sure. But that's kind of a brown one. But the tuna mayo is usually blue. I don't think I've ever seen it any other colour apart from like individual vendors that aren't convenience stores. But this is quite nice and cheap. So 100 yen and 108 with tax or whatever. Now I also bought this roll because I thought it would be interesting to you. I've already had my natto today because I love it. But this is a natto roll. Let's see if I can focus on that. So it's like you would get from the ready-made sushi packs, but instead of fish or anything inside, it's actually natto. That might be worth trying if you're out here, if you want to try natto, because you don't have to eat a massive amount of it, whereas if you buy a tub, obviously there's going to be quite a lot in there. And that was, what's the price on that? 120, 129 with tax or whatever. I also bought this because I have to show you, it's quite hot, so it's kind of sweating a bit in there, but I had this the first time, get back in focus, I had this the first time I came to Japan, and I was really confused by it. It's supposed to be French toast, okay, but it's kind of like cake. That's the best way I can describe it. It's really sweet. I like it, but it is very sweet, so I don't think... Once upon a time I might have eaten that all in one go, but probably not now. It is nice, but if I... Hopefully you can see that. If I do that... No, you can't. But anyway, if I do that, you've got like the... whatever it is, butter or sugar or whatever, sort of oozing out of it. It's very messy to eat, so I wouldn't advise that on the go. And then I've also bought this tea, which I didn't really need to, so it was a bit of a waste of money for me. But I know somebody asked me to look at different types of tea. So very often, let's put that back on there so you can actually see that. You'll have these on top. And these are like promotional packs. In this one, sometimes you get like phone straps and things, and that's fun. But this one is a bag of green tea. The same brand as this. This brand is my favourite. You can order it from places like Amazon, but it's really expensive in the UK. So this is made by Itoen, and I just think the taste is so much nicer. The large ones that I showed you the other day, they're fine, they're nice, but they're kind of, they taste cheaper to me. I don't know if I'm just a snob, but they taste cheaper to me. But in the convenience store, I think this was only 120 yen. So obviously, again, that is a darn sight cheaper than buying it from a drinks dispenser. And I did specifically look for this size too. And this size one was, I think, 170 yen or something. So yeah, that's what I brought back from the convenience store today. Probably I'll post another video in a minute as well about how to open and eat onigiri, just in case any of you already know that and don't need to see that. So yeah, there you go.